Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today, I have another Power Rangers related review for you. So, here's the deal. Power Rangers and Reebok have a collaboration. You should know this by now if you've been watching my channel. There are 6 shoes in this collection. There are 5 based off of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Zords, and 1 based off of the Megazord. Now, I am super grateful that Reebok actually sent me the entire collection of shoes. Hasbro sent me the Megazord one, and then Reebok decided to send me the entire collection. So thank you to Hasbro and especially to Reebok for sending me all of the shoes. That is just absolutely incredible. So we've been taking a look at them one by one. We started with the Megazord, we did the Black Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, Blue Ranger, Red Ranger, and finally we have the Pink Ranger shoes left. And not only that, here's the shoebox for the Pink Ranger. Notice this is the Megazord helmet, right? This is the Megazord head, and if you combine all the shoeboxes, you can actually create a giant Megazord. I'm staring at the Megazord body off camera right here. If you wait till the end of the video, you will see this Megazord head attached onto the Megazord body. You will see the full shoebox Megazord, and I can't wait to put that together and share that with you. But before that, we're going to be taking a look at the Pink Ranger shoes. So thank you again to Reebok for sending these. Let's take a look at the packaging first, real quick. So this one has the Megazord head. So this is kind of the most straightforward box out of the collection, whereas the rest of them have like, you know, like shoulder pads or like feet sticking out or like different shapes. This is just a straight box. You know, there's nothing super fancy about the shape of this one, but it does look pretty cool. And then you have like the side profile of the head there, the back profile. They went all out. I do like they added the little Reebok logo on the back of the Megazord. Is that canon? I don't know. I guess you have to look at the back of the Megazord and find out. Even this top-down view as well. So really cool. And then the bottom here does have a little insert that shows you this is the head of the Megazord, if you could not figure that out already. So there's that. Now, these are a little interesting because all of the shoes that I've looked at so far have like adult men sizes. And so I had all size 11. I think the Black Ranger one was 11 and a half, but all men's shoes. This one is for women, and this is a size 9. So I will not be showing this on my feet because it's not going to fit. It's not really meant for me. But my wife is, I think, size 8.5, so she's actually going to try these out. Not on camera. She's sleeping right now, and I was too excited to film this review. So she'll have to try it out later, and maybe I'll post an update in the comment section later on what she thinks. I will probably have an update in the Discord that I have as well, so check that out. But anyways, let's just kind of take a look at the design. So we'll at least walk through all of that. Now, just like with all of the other Ranger shoes, when you open it up, you're greeted by Zordon right here. And he says, "Teleport us 5 overbearing and over-emotional humans." I don't know why they're saying humans and not teenagers. I feel like that's probably more accurate to what Zordon would say. But there you go right there. And all the colors that you do see for the message and the lines around Zordon match the Ranger colors as you've seen in the previous videos. So inside you have the shoes, and there's no other insert inside. So with some of the other shoes, you had things to like connect Megazord pieces together. This one has nothing. What you're going to be using are the little pieces, these pieces that came with the Megazord shoes if you're going to combine the shoe boxes. But the Pink Ranger shoes don't come with any of those. Just FYI on that. So here are the shoes. Let's actually take out the inserts here. Now, what I will say is there are some of these shoes, I don't know how many of them. I know the Pink Ranger one for sure, but there might be some other ones that do have like kid sizes as well. And it's actually, for the Pink Ranger one, it's a totally different shoe, a totally different design. I don't know if that one also comes with the same Megazord box or not, but it is, the kids one is like a pink shoe. These ones are white shoes with a little bit of pink on them. So that is an interesting design choice. I think, you know, your interest in these is going to depend on how much you want the pink or not. Honestly, I don't mind that part of it. I just think the design of these is a little funky. Like these are not like your typical looking shoes, in my opinion. So these ones, it says F/S high, HI, training shoes. So these are the high shoes, I guess they're called. So here they are. And so what I mean by that is, take a look at this whole piece right here. This like Velcro strap right here. It's very different from typical shoes that I have seen, right? Then you kind of have this really high top right here. And the silver piece right here for, you know, the sides of the pterodactyl with this like piece that pokes out. It's just a very odd design, I will say. Like it's not, I don't hate it as a design. As shoes, I don't know, I can't see people rocking these just normally. Like you know what I mean? These just are very flashy and very different. Which if you like that, great. But it's kind of a greater contrast in comparison to some of the other shoes. I mean, like the Megazord shoes are kind of flashy and stuff, but you take like the Black Ranger ones, like some of those are a bit more low profile. This one is very noticeable, I guess would be the word. But let's dig into the details here, right? So here is the left shoe. So here's the bottom of what these look like, in case you were wondering. And so here it is right here, and this is what I was talking about. It's the high shoe, whatever it is. So on the side, you have the number 4, and there it is. Here's what the front looks like, and the other side. Very, very interesting. So you do have this piece right here is a Velcro strap. So you got this like blue and yellow thing right there on the inside, but then this, you know, is used to tighten it up. So this one is all Velcro, and then you have Velcro straps up top as well. So at the top, it says pterodactyl, and it says something in Japanese. Maybe it says pterodactyl, I don't know what it says, but there's that. And then you actually have this red insert in there with the lightning bolt right there. So just like all the other Ranger shoes, the left shoe is the lightning bolt, right shoe is going to have the pterodactyl coin. Now, one other little interesting touch that they added here is you notice that there's green underneath here. Reebok said that they added the green as an interesting touch because of Kimberly and you know the relationship that was there with Tommy, which is kind of an interesting idea for something to incorporate. And I think there's one other piece of that I do want to comment on, but it might be on the other shoe. But there's that, which is kind of interesting. And then on the back, as I was saying, you kind of have this design right here, and this is kind of a much harder piece right here, especially here. It does kind of poke out. You do have the lightning bolt right there. On the inside, you're gonna have your typical, you know, soles that you have on the Rangers with a little message on the inside in a speech bubble. So I'll try and read this one here because it's a little, since it's kind of a high top, it's a little hard to get some light in there. It says, excuse me, but can somebody like come back to Earth and pick me up because I'm totally confused. So, you know, very reminiscent of the early, I think episode 1 Kimberly, which is very, very interesting. So let's take a look at the right shoe right here. So here it is right there. And this one also has the lightning bolt. So same thing on the back there. Try and focus in. Same thing there. And this one, you pop that open, you got the same yellow and blue right there. You have more phenomenal right there, and then something in Japanese. And so that, you know, pops open. So there's that. And then right here, you have the pterodactyl power coin, and it says Power Reeboks right there. The inside of the shoe has some stuff written in Japanese. Really hard to get some light in there just because it's so deep in there. But just like all the other Rangers, you know, there is a message written on the inside there. So there's that, which is very, very, you know, kind of a neat little touch that they had. Now there is one other thing that I'm trying to find because I feel like I saw them highlight that in a video or something, and I don't know where it is here. Am I making this up? I thought somewhere there was supposed to be like a broken heart. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's on the left shoe. I knew it was. So there's so many little details. I easily could have missed this. On the left shoe, right here, remember I was talking about how this represents Tommy in a relationship with Tommy? Well, look right there. There's a green heart, and it's a broken heart right there on the back of the shoe. It's an interesting idea. I like the little touches like that. This in particular, the fact that I think, didn't Kimberly leave Tommy? And we know they're not endgame because we know Tommy gets together with Kat. So it's just, it's interesting that they added it and it's kind of cool, but I feel like it also doesn't fully make sense for Kimberly, but it's also kind of, like I'm torn, you know what I mean? But ultimately what I do appreciate is the fact that they did want to add in little almost story details in a way to the shoe that Ranger fans would understand. Like the green, you know, people wouldn't get the connection, but you know, if you're a Ranger fan, you would understand that. So little things like that, I appreciate at least that they added little bits of detail and touches to that. So with that being said, that's really all that I can say for this review since I can't really wear it and demo it there. But hopefully, you know, you all got the idea of what this is like. And let me know in the comment section below what you think of these also. And if you look up the kid size ones, you'll see they're like fully pink. It's a whole different design. So let me know if you like those ones better or the adult size ones. But yeah, that's the entire Ranger shoe collection. I mean, I think it is super cool what they've done with these shoes. I'm just honestly blown away by all of it. So huge thank you to Reebok again for these shoes. But we're not done yet. We now have something that I'm very excited for, is we have the head of the Megazord. So I'm going to assemble the Megazord, and now, finally, let's take a look at the completed Megazord. Alright, are you all ready to see the Megazord? Check this out right here. This is super cool. Just height-wise, as you can see, like the top of the Megazord goes, you know, pretty decently high up, as you can see. I mean, this is a pretty good size for a display piece. I mean, really cool. Let's take a look at some of the detail on this thing. So this is the fully assembled Shoebox Megazord right here. Wow, really cool concept. So check that out. So the head came from the Pink Ranger. This was from the Megazord shoe. I think this was the Red Ranger. This came with the Megazord shoe as well. Yeah, the Black Ranger, blue and yellow. I did swap, this is what I was talking about earlier. This one came with the Blue Ranger, this one came with the Yellow Ranger. Because notice the height difference. The Blue Ranger one is shorter, and the one that came with the Yellow Ranger was a little longer. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, or what the deal is behind that, but that's what I did. So, you know, just something to keep in mind with these boxes. I don't know if, like, the different size boxes have to do with your shoe size. I mean, they're both size 11 shoes, so, you know, little odd in that sense, but otherwise really cool. But the nice thing about this is, like, look around, right? The details are still on the sides. They're on the back, too. Right? Like, check that out. That is so cool. So no matter which way you're looking at this thing, except for the power sword, that is absolutely incredible. I'm honestly just blown away by this. This alone, the shoe boxes alone, make it worth collecting. You know, if there's a couple of the shoes in the collection you like, get those. But if you can get the whole collection, that is so cool. So let's take a look at everything all together. And here we have it. We have the complete Power Rangers and Reebok collection alongside the one and only Megazord right here. That is just, look at that image right there. You have the entire collection with all the shoeboxes together to form the Megazord. I mean, that is just, honestly, one of the coolest collaborations that Power Rangers has done. You know, not all these shoes are for everyone, right? As I got through the reviews for all of these, there's certain ones I like more than others. But if there's certain ones in your collection that you want to have, check these out. Really, really cool. Huge, huge thank you again to Reebok for sending me this entire collection. They are in stores now. Check the description box below for the full details on all of the shoes and where to get them. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, take care, and I will see you later.